Hi everyone. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to delete tabs. And also, if you want to clear out the content of a particular tab, let's say that you want to replace a file that you need to rename, or maybe you forgot to add, or let's just say, for example, that your scanner had skipped a bunch of documents, so you had to rescan it and you just want to replace the content from a tab that you already created. This is what this tutorial is going to cover. So if you're looking at the binder, I've created another example where I have a couple of extra tabs here. And so I'm going to show you how you can delete a tab. Pretty straightforward. You want to select that tab that you want to delete. And you want to click on the Edit button. And you want to go to the red triangle menu. And in that menu with the red X is Delete this tab. You click on it. It will warn you, are you sure you want to delete this tab? Please read these messages because they will tell you additional information that you will need to know. And I'll give you another example of that, but please read these messages. So this one is just saying, do you want to delete this tab? And you say, okay, it is deleted. If you made a mistake and you want to bring it back, as long as it hasn't hit the save, autosave, you can click on undo and it will bring that tab and the file in it back into the binder. Okay, so let me give you an example of deleting a tab and you want to be careful about the message that you're reading. So let's say you happen to be clicking on the FTE document and you select it because you think you want to delete this document here and you say delete this tab. This particular message says, are you sure you want to delete this tab and its subtabs and its base tabs? So by deleting a main tab, you have to be careful that if you have content in that main tab, it's going to take all of it with that deletion, including any files that you have added here. So you want to be sure and you read this. That way you'll know that you're in the right location for deleting a tab. None of you should be deleting a main tab unless it's something that you uploaded one file to. So I'm going to cancel out and make sure I'm in the right location. So again, I would go ahead and come here, hit delete. It's not telling me I've got any subtabs. I don't see any subtabs here or any base tabs. So it's okay for me to delete it. Let's just pretend that we're going into grading period 1. And one of the first files that I uploaded here was quarter 1 with these students. And I know that I've updated that file. So what I want to do is just clear out this older file and replace it with my new one. So I'm going to click on this red triangle, and instead of saying delete this tab, which you can do, you can go ahead and delete it and then re-upload it. But in case you don't want to relabel the tab, you can always say clear base tab content, and it removes the content from that tab. Then you can go up here, look for the file that you want to add, and select it. So let me select this one here and upload it. I can mark it file private and hit upload. Okay, this is the message that I mentioned in our training and I want you to pay extra attention to. So this one says this file has been uploaded before. Do you want to overwrite the uploaded file? It's great that it shows the file name. So if this had a generic file name, say image 001 or 12345 or something like that, and you're not sure if somebody else had used that similar file name, I would just go ahead and cancel out and go in there and change this file name to like version 2 or something like that. You should be able to edit it right here and make it a version 2 and then start all over again and upload it so that the next time you add it, it won't give you any overwrite message. And most importantly, you'll have the right documentation in the right tab. So I changed the file name just to be sure I'm not overwriting something. And I'm going to say upload. It should be a clean upload. And it appears in that binder in the proper location. So again, that was to clear out a tab that I know I want to replace the file for. And I can choose Clear Base tab, say OK, it's going to clean it out of that tab, and then I can re-upload that file. And because you see this message, if you're absolutely sure that this is the file that you want to overwrite because you've replaced it, then go ahead and say yes, because it will replace that file with the newly saved version. Again, I just want to be sure that you guys are paying attention to the pop-up messages so you're not overwriting anybody's work, including your own. Okay, so I've shown you how to delete a tab, and I've shown you how to clear out a tab. But the easiest thing for you to just clean up your binder is to just delete the tab and start over. As long as you pay attention to the file name and you make sure that your files are all uniquely named, you shouldn't be overwriting anybody else's work or your own. So I'm going to try to get rid of this extra. I could move it, or if I know it's extra and I don't really need it and I've already uploaded it, I can do that by just deleting that tab.